Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. If you're new to our channel, welcome. Here at Mad About Skin, we're passionate about helping you to get the most out of your skincare. So if you haven't already, now's a fantastic time to click that link below, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell, and you won't miss out on any of our amazing future content. Now, in today's video, we are doing a rundown of all things lactic acid, but we're going to combine it with a review of the Ordinary Lactic Acid 10% plus Hyaluronic Acid Serum, which is one of the products I probably get asked the most questions about on this channel. I've actually done a review on almost all of the exfoliating acids which appear in our skincare, and I've pulled them together in a playlist. So if that sounds like something you might be interested in, click on the link to the playlist I'll leave above there and also in the description box below. But today we're forgetting the other acids even exist and we are focusing on lactic acid, which is reasonably unique when it comes to exfoliating acids. Not only is it a powerful exfoliant, it's also a humectant, which means it's going to draw and retain moisture in the skin, making it absolutely perfect for anyone that has dry or dehydrated skin. It's also got a really large molecule size, which makes it effective but super gentle exfoliator. It does quite a superficial exfoliation, focusing on the upper layers of the skin. And because it doesn't penetrate too deep, you don't get too much redness, irritation or sensitivity from using a lactic acid in your skincare routine. That again makes it perfect for anyone that has existing skin sensitivity or people that are new to exfoliation and maybe don't want to go in hard and fast at the start and want something gentle to ease their way into exfoliation. Lactic acid could be the product for you. There are so many lactic acids on the market and all of them deliver very similar things, but they are subtly different in terms of their formulation, and we'll come on to that later on in the video. As with all chemical exfoliants, lactic acid is going to increase the rate of cellular turnover, which means it's going to rid that layer of dead skin cells which sits on top of the gorgeous, vibrant skin beneath. Increasing cellular turnover is going to add to luminosity and vibrancy of our complexion, and who doesn't want that? It will also diminish the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, which is fantastic. But, and this is the most significant thing about lactic acid, studies have shown it to be really effective at tackling hyperpigmentation and dark spots. Anyone that has hyperpigmentation knows how difficult it can be to correct, and so if that does apply to you, you might want to reach for a lactic acid which is more effective at removing hyperpigmentation and dark spots than the other alpha hydroxy acids like glycolic acid that are on the market. Studies have also shown it's perfectly safe to use lactic acid on darker, richer skin tones. This is really important because it can be really difficult if you are darker skinned to find a chemical exfoliator which works for you. Sometimes if you use the wrong one, too strong an exfoliant, it can lead to post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, which just makes the situation you're trying to correct much worse and lead to areas of dark spotting and pigment in the skin, which is just a no-go. Lactic acid, because it's so gentle, is perfectly fine to use on darker, richer skin tones. It's also been scientifically shown to eradicate keratin plugs in the skin. Keratin plugs are what causes KP, chicken skin, strawberry legs, whatever you want to call it. There's some really horrible names for that skin condition, but that's the bumpiness that you get on the back of the arms, on the tops of the thighs. That's caused by keratin binding to and clogging the pore, and lactic acid is really effective at breaking down that keratin, eating away at it and eradicating it, which means it's super effective at treating KP. I actually did a whole video on KP, which I'll link up there, so check that out if you want a little bit more information on that specific skin complaint. But lactic acid could be something you want to include in your body care routine. As I said before, perfect for people with dry, dehydrated skin, people with sensitive skin, or that are new to exfoliation. So the reason I've chosen to review this product over some of the other ones that are on the market is, one, because it's cruelty free. Who doesn't love that? It's super affordable. It's £6 here in the UK, $10 in the US, so a beautiful price point. It's also really simple in terms of its formulation. The standout ingredient is lactic acid. It's uncomplicated, and so it really, I think, allows the lactic acid to shine through and is a great example of what it can do for your skin. This serum is super affordable and combines lactic acid with hyaluronic acid, another powerful humectant, to really just up the ante in terms of what it can deliver for your hydration levels of your skin. This product comes in two strengths. It comes in a 5% lactic acid and a 10% lactic acid, both in that hyaluronic acid base. In terms of which strength you should go for, if your primary concern and the reason you're reaching for the lactic acid is because you have sensitivity in the skin, then obviously you're going to go for the 5%. If you're mainly concerned with dehydration and the drying effects of some other exfoliating acids, but you don't have sensitive skin, then I would go for the 10% to get that maximum exfoliation, but with the added hydration which the hyaluronic acid and the humectant qualities of lactic acid can bring. Both have exactly the same texture. It's sort of like, well, it feels like a hyaluronic acid. In terms of where you would place this product in your skincare routine, it goes at the start of your serum step. So after you cleanse and you tone, you would then apply this as your first serum. That way it can get into contact with that skin and start eating away at all those dead skin cells and give that vibrancy back to then allow you to follow on with the rest of your skincare routine. Because it contains hyaluronic acid anyway, I would tend to just give a firm miss to any hyaluronic acid specific serums that are in your routine. This can replace it, which again makes it super affordable because it can replace other products in your routine. I did a whole video on hyaluronic acid, which I'll link up there if you want to know a little bit more about that specific ingredient, because today we're focusing on the lactic acid component. It's colorant free and it's fragrance free, which is a ding ding in my book, because really when you're using an exfoliant, you don't want to have any fragrance which could increase sensitivity, particularly when a lot of people reach for lactic acid because it is great for sensitive skin. You really just don't need any fragrance in there. So this is a fantastic product. In terms of the results that you can expect, because lactic acid is more gentle than say glycolic acid, you do have to wait a little bit longer to see those results. I started using this serum about 2 years ago, and so it's hard to remember back to what results I got from it, but I would say around 28 days is when you should see the peak of the effectiveness of this product. That's because 28 days is the cellular turnover cycle of the skin, and this product is working to support and increase that rate of cellular turnover. So by day 28, you should be seeing the full effects of applying this serum to the skin. A frequently asked question I always get about lactic acid in general, but also about the ordinary lactic acids is it okay to use if I am lactose intolerant? Well, it's a really great question because originally the lactic acids were derived from milk, which meant they wouldn't have been applicable. However, this product, as with most lactic acids on the market today, are synthetically formulated, and so it's absolutely fine to use the ordinary lactic acid if you are lactose intolerant. But that's a fantastic question and one that keeps coming up time and time again. We've covered which skin types and tones can use it, and ultimately I think really this is a product which most people could benefit including in their skincare routine. You're not going to get the power and the quick results that you get with a glycolic acid, but I think a lot of the time with skincare, slowly and seeing those results over time is the way forward, because it limits the amount of sensitivity and reaction that you could get from this product. Always patch test it before you use it. I say this about any skincare product, however gentle. Apply it behind the ear 24 hours before you use it on the rest of your face. If you have no reaction, then it's safe to use all over the face. If you do, then obviously don't continue to use the product. I'd love to know what you think of this product. Have you used the ordinary lactic acid, either the 5% or the 10%? Leave me a comment below and let me know what your feedback or thoughts on the product are. Wherever you are in the world, guys, I hope you're staying safe and well, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care.